One of the things that I always look forward to when a new season of Power Rangers premiere was the theme song. I think theme songs are still important to a TV series. They set your mood. I understand why most shows don't do it anymore. People got tired of singing the same thing over and over again, and it saves time so we get more from the story. With Power Rangers, they get to make new ones every series. They reflect the time the season was made and the theme of the season. Some are excellently done where you want to sing it, and a few have been not so great. In recent times, just recycling.
Lightspeed Rescue.
This one got into my top 10 because of the tune itself. The lyrics aren't that good. They repeat Lightspeed Rescue 8 times, but the song builds up. You get into it right at the beginning. The first thing we see is the Rangers shooting the Luna laser at the screen. Then they start going through all their equipment and locales. The song focuses on the main theme of the season, the rescue aspect. Because of that, I always wanted to see them rescue civilians more often than just fight the monsters. The lyrics reference and foreshadow things. The signal is calling can be Captain Mitchell forming the team, but it also can be Queen Banshira, the way they had to wait for the planets to align in order to release her. Danger will test you. So many things can go with that. The way the Rangers have to cope with the monsters attacking the city, the way the characters work under pressure, and the Titanium Ranger, which is the ultimate test, fighting someone human that betrayed his planet, and a personal struggle for Mitchell and Dana.
Ninja Storm.
This is one of the few times that the opening has a narration. It gives the basic info on the Ninja Academy, but it also gave you the answer why Dustin, Tori, and Shane were picked when you watch the show. You don't pick up on this little detail, but it always is there. Ancient scrolls told of 3 who would be chosen above the others. Sensei always knew that these goofballs were going to be the chosen ones. He hid the fact from everyone, including Cam, until the last episode when he showed the scroll. So Sensei was never going to kick them out of the school. He actually saved them so that they didn't get captured at the start. The theme itself is a nice upbeat action song that gives the reasons why the show is called Ninja Storm. It covers all the stuff that the show uses. Water's flow for Tori's ability, speed of the wind for Shane's. Dustin isn't directly said, but it has to be the whole growing part of the lyrics. And they even sneak in the strength of thunder. Everything's foretold, which was a nice little touch, and the driving force for all the stuff that happens through the season. From the paradox time travel that Cam did, which sets everything off, to how the Rangers seal away Lothor.
Jungle Fury.
Jungle Fury's opening is pretty different than most PR themes. We had many different animal-focused seasons, but they never wanted to use drums for them, so Jungle Fury felt more primal than other seasons. The lyrics give the basic plot of the series, stopping the evil forces of Daishi, training hard, which is a major part of Jungle Fury. Everything has to be earned through learning. I like the theme because the song feels like it's a throwback of a 90s TV show. The song is very positive, almost like the song was written by one of the Jungle Fury Rangers, with lines like Daishi, go away, we're here to save the day. A much more campy feel compared to recent seasons like Overdrive and Mystic Force.
SPD.
SPD's theme is pretty frantic. It drills into you kind of like a public service announcement. Heroes on your side, no matter where you are. You can always call out Space Patrol Delta. It was the first time Ron Wasserman came back to the franchise since In Space. He came up with a really good song. At first, I didn't really like the theme. I couldn't understand it that well when I first heard it because they were singing it so fast. SPD isn't just for Earth, it's a galaxy-wide organization that helps out all forms of planets, and that's what the song tells you about. This theme feels much like the MMPR theme song, where it doesn't copy it.
Mighty Morphin.
When you look at the lyrics, the MMPR theme song doesn't have really anything. It's just Go-Go Power Rangers. So why did it become a phenomenon? It did all the right things at the right time. It was an excellent rock music. It builds you up. It starts off with Zordon, Rita, and Alpha giving the backstory. Then it explodes into this brand new stuff. The other cool aspect of MMPR's music is that it works so well as background too. Not many theme songs work within an episode or using variations of the theme to form other music cues. I think the Zord theme from MMPR is my favorite music cue that the series has done. Music can be very powerful, and unfortunately in recent times Power Rangers music hasn't been good. In past seasons when a new Zord was premiered, it was a huge moment. When the RPM Ultra Zord first came out, it was wow. Now on Ninja Steel, it's just like, here's a new Zord, whatever. MMPR's theme song is timeless, but you can't always reuse it. It loses its charm if you keep using it over and over again, like with Samurai and Megaforce.
Space.
Whether the full-length version or the TV version, the In Space theme song was a fun tune. I always saw it as Power Rangers screaming into space. At the end of Turbo, the powers were gone and the power chamber was destroyed, so the series was at an all-time low, figuratively and financially. So while the characters had to pump themselves out of the rut they were in, the theme did the same thing. It starts off with a countdown as the shuttle blasts off into space. The lyrics also gave the feeling like the series was ending and they were trying everything to get to their power to stop it. Flip-on thrusters, Rangers fire the rockets, the show saying we gotta fire on all cylinders for the last season, save the future, long live the power, hoping for the series to continue on or be remembered. It was a swan song for the series, which I'm glad didn't fall through.
Dino Charge.
I have no problem if the series wanted to reuse the MMPR theme song. It's iconic, it's really good, and it would have made perfect sense to have been used for the 20th anniversary. But using it for 4 straight years was overkill. When Dino Charge's theme came out, I was so relieved. Granted, it still uses the MMPR theme in sections, but it's still a new song, a really nice song. It's primal, chest-pounding music. People are chanting Power Rangers like they're trying to revive it. The lyrics don't have that much to do with the show. It's generic positive messages. I still don't get the break to change that bind line. Are they referencing Ivan and Fury, the time travel secret, or Heckle and Snide? It could be any of those. It was such a breath of fresh air, I just really liked it.
Zeo.
Zeo is the perfect example of how to reuse a theme song at the same time making it your own. It was the first time we were transitioning away from MMPR. This also meant to start letting go of the music. Zeo's theme echoes MMPR as much as it can, but it's its own beast. They wanted to show the Zeo team was better than the MMPR team, so every line states just that. Stronger than before, fired up for more. Even when the song starts, they scream Zeo go Zeo. This would wake anyone up in the room. That's why Zeo's theme is better than the MMPR theme.
Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder's theme is a full-on original song. It's the only season that never uses the word go. I thought that was great. It was something original. The whole song is just filled with lyrics. The Rangers are almost looked at as gods with "there's a light in the distance" line. I also have to point out that even the theme song would be screwed up by Dino Charge's horrible time travel finale with the force of ages, centuries gone by. Those lines would no longer make sense. Whenever I hear the song, I never want it to end. It can loop on forever and I would never get bored of it. It just amps up everything that you see on screen, from the fun characters to Tommy to all the weird goofy stuff that Abba Ranger brings to the series.
Lost Galaxy.
I don't think a lot of people will agree with my number one. Lost Galaxy I just liked. It's a very simple theme compared to many of the other ones. It does sing about some of the elements of the show. There lies a key to the answer and the powers we will know, meaning the Quasar Sabers choosing Leo and the others. LG's theme was like a hurrah. After surviving space and not being cancelled, these are all new cast members, so they have to turn on the power. The song is like a hype train, going through all the cool new stuff, new Zords, we're going into space. Oh my god, amping it up to the next level. There's very few themes that I hate. Themes that have no connection to the series or no beat whatsoever, like RPMs and overdrives. Samurai and Megaforce's rehashing the MMPR theme song was too much. It just makes everyone look lazy. And Ninja Steel's one that never seems to end. You think it's stopping, then it starts up again 2 more times. What I love from a theme song is that it makes the show feel big the moment it starts. The visuals are important too, but if the song goes that extra mile, either being unique, like Dino Thunder, or just fun, like Dino Charge, I'm gonna like it. I highly recommend also hearing some of the rejected demo versions of the theme songs. RPM's demos were better than the one we got, and I really love the rock version of Mystic Force. What are your favorite theme songs? Do you go for the epic feeling ones or the rap-like one from Mystic Force? And if you have a suggestion on what future topic you'd like me to cover, leave a comment down below. For next week's video, I'll be talking about the 10 most wasted characters on Power Rangers.